The time is 8:26 a.m. July 12th, 2026. So for the good guys and gals, they know this. Since 2017, I have never been anywhere, not overseas in other countries or in the United States, where I've been all over the place. The good guys and gals know that. The heroes, the good military, they know this. So I'll just address this to them. They've been acutely aware of my lack of English vernacular from traumatic events. They're aware of the I from shell shock. And they're aware that I cannot, no matter what, film the pedestrian traffic here. No, I've never been anywhere. Like, it's the main thing to do is to not film these motherfuckers on the sidewalk. No, so it's stunning. And it's been since I came to Washington State. What was it? It was system shut down. Don't talk, don't type, don't film, don't report. Look at, since I've come here, what the fuck I did. Nothing. It's been a bit better since I was removed from James F. Walters and Bonnie Walters' house. It was the best thing that could have happened in this scenario, in this context of how terrible and dire the situation is. My health is starting to regain, so let me tell the good guys and gals this. I don't have clumps, and we'll describe that because I'll never forget it, but we'll do it later. Clumps and clumps and clumps of hair coming out. I'm not hunched over and just screaming, almost screaming in pain in Bonnie Walters' house, where I can't still disclose, I'm not allowed, how many times a day that happened. I don't have blood coming out of my butt when I gush everything from my insides out, jumping up and sprinting for my dear life to the bathroom. Nothing like that has happened since I left. And you guys know that. So I'm starting to feel a lot better in my hair, just things like that, okay? No more hair loss. So maybe my hair can start to grow back. But again, everything I bought, the stuff to regrow hair, my word recall, things like that. I don't have word recall. Still saying the alphabetical letter I all the time. Still being traumatized, still sitting around with my hood up every day outside in the cold. It's so cold here. I'm in a bit of shock over the weather. It's every day you got to wear a snow coat. I know that people from the Northwest, they laugh, or they might smile, but it's not a mean laugh or smile. But I didn't realize that when you come to the Olympic forest in the Pacific Northwest, that you better get ready to wear a snow coat all year round in the morning. And I didn't know that, and nobody told me that. So I'm thinking it's summer. It's not fucking summer. You want gloves and a hood up on your coat. It's fucking miserable here. And these Northwest people, they walk around like there's something wrong with you. I'm like, no, there's something wrong with you. The rest of the country is really warm right now. And you're failing to realize that. You think this is normal, folks. It's not. So there's always this wind blowing from the ocean, which is really, really nice compared to Washington, D.C. Because I'll just complain about the climate there later. But so the air is really nice, but it's always this cold wind every fucking day. It's like San Francisco, and it's always like 50 fucking degrees. And there's always all this clouds. And then the clouds in the summer, it's like 2 months of summer, that's it, burn off by 12 or 2 o'clock. And until then, you're not taking your fucking coat off, dude. All right? So some people want to get really offended about that here. Like they want to enforce this weather across the world. But that's the kind of folks I'm dealing with in the Pacific Northwest. Everything they do is just fine. The murder game, is just fine. In fact, let's put this subject into our narrative for walking tours. No, it's not okay to teach children a game about murder and violence. But go ahead and put that in your narrative and say your weather's perfectly fine and normal too. It's not. You're not. None of you are in Washington State. If you're taking it to that extreme of perception of reality, you need a reality check. The rest of the country is really warm right now. There are people from other points of the United States that wear coats in this region because they're cold, you fucking motherfuckers here. Okay, so I'm not adapting very well to the climate. I'm tired of always having my hands in my pocket. I'm tired of having to have my hood up every day. I'm fucking tired of wearing my coat with no choice. Every fucking day, dude, in the middle of July, it doesn't matter. This shit's got me packing up and hiking up out of the Northwest so fucking fast, you don't even know. And yeah, it is gorgeous. All right? So then come to visit. And when you come to visit such a beautiful place, pack a snow coat, gloves, hats, and get ready for the Northwest climate. Okay? Trust me, I lived it. All right, so the rest of them can walk around thinking this is a gorgeous, warm summer day, and they project that on you. Like you're fucking supposed to be used to this climate. Like they're fucking high and mighty. They really think they are here. It's mostly whites. It's really, really atrocious, okay? And they teach their kids this murder game and they're screaming, blow shit up, quote unquote, verbatim. Oh no, that's me. Blow stuff up, quote unquote. They're screaming combat and they're screaming, I'm stabbing her. I'm stabbing her. Oh, that shit went on for 15 minutes. I was at the shore watching a guy with his cell phone staring out at Indian Island like he's taking Scotland and he's a Viking. I was in the boat and I wasn't paying attention to the kids. They were starting to play their murder game behind me. And then there was another group that I had mentioned that had a small child that were aware of the kids. Not me, because I'm not aware of kids. I don't have a kid, all these reasons. And they were uncomfortable. It wasn't me. They were hearing this murder game going on with the other kids. And then I left because the guy had his cell phone. I'm focused on what I'm doing right with him. And he's staring out at Indian Island like he's a Viking taking Scotland. And I was getting all mad about that and focusing on that. Wasn't focusing on the kids screaming, murder, murder, kill, kill, all this shit in the park. But the people with the kids that were by me and this guy with a cell phone on the beach. So I leave because I'm irritated with the guy. I walk past the kids and I go to the garbage can. Okay? Then, look, you got to see these people here. They don't fucking move. I don't know where this lady thinks she's going, but she can get on the sidewalk. She gonna have a big showdown? What kind of fucking freaks is this? Get on the sidewalk, man. I'm in the street. Who the fuck you think you are? By the way, I'm in the street. And she was still gonna walk right in front of me. Right in front of me and slam me into the road. Here's the traffic. She was right here, coming right at me. That's why I said that. So, I mean, I can't film the people here. They love that too. And so you don't get to film the shit they do, I know. Okay, they're really, really bad news here. I'm in the goddamn street. I saw 3 of these fat Northwest white women coming. I went over here. One of them went over here right in front of me and wanted to challenge me while I was walking this way, so I could keep going like this into the goddamn road. So this they're out of their minds here. I know that, but no matter what, I cannot film not one of them. All right. So back to the murder game at the park. All right, so, and my hood's up, and my hood's up. I'm fucking sick of it, dude. You got this big old coat. And, come on. People come to your Northwest Pacific and they get cold. You can at least have some civility, man. You're in the fucking Olympic forest, dude. It's freezing here every day and you're that goddamn fucking rude. Nobody will ever want to come back. This fucking fucks here. Okay, anyways. So they're playing the murder game in the park. I'm not paying attention to it. I go to the garbage can. I dispose of some trash. Then I walked back. I was trying to think of where to go because these people will come sit by you, stand by you, all this really, really weird, rude shit all day, all night long. So then I decided to sit by the kids in the shade on the bench, and that's when I became aware of the murder game. But it had been going on for quite a while, and I sat and witnessed the murder game for 10 minutes. I could have set my timer. It was a confirmed 10 minutes, and that shit had been going on for at least 5 minutes before I got there. Enough so that it was disturbing other people with children at the park. Okay, I wanted to get that clear because that was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. To be teaching kids about blowing stuff up, verbatims, shouting it. To be teaching children, like 5, 6, 7. The oldest one was like 8 years old. To be teaching them about stabbing. And she was going like this, I'm stabbing her. She was almost delirious with the excitement when she acted out the motion and she was going like this, pretending to stab with her fist, of stabbing her little friend, her little child friend. Because her parents and her daycare keepers give these kids such positive sanctions for it that they get really, really excited because it makes them rewarded. And mommy and daddy and the daycare worker really love me if I do this. So let me go crazy and get really exhilarated and just pretend to be stabbing away at my child friend in the park. Then the kids started screaming, combat, combat. So, I mean, poor Townsend, with your sidewalk etiquette here, with your sidewalk etiquette, your freezing fucking cold climate, I'm always got my hood up. Dude, I'm fucking done. Your wind that blows off the ocean, making people put their hoods up. And then you walk around with your sidewalk etiquette. You're screaming, murdering children in the park. Then you walk around and you act like there's something wrong with me because I'm from another part of the country. And you know what? It's fucking cold here, you motherfuckers. They get offended here like it is not cold. This is nice and warm. This is summer. There's something wrong with you that you're wearing a coat. They're half fucking naked here. Some of the women ride their bikes with like no clothes. It's so fucking cold. Do you think I want my hood up every fucking day? No, I don't.